Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are going to be
Yeah.
diving into something that is already impacting literally billions of people.
Mhm.
Meta AI's arrival on WhatsApp.
All right.
I mean, I think it's safe to say this has the potential to reshape our daily interactions with technology
Yeah, but
and businesses.
I, I think you're right
It has,
when you
yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
WhatsApp has a massive global user base.
Yeah, it's huge.
We're talking about over 2 billion people.
Yeah,
So this integration is not just a small update.
right.
It has the potential to completely change how we communicate and transact digitally.
Totally. So I guess today our mission is to really explore and get into the nitty-gritty of
Yeah.
what Meta AI brings to WhatsApp.
Yeah, for sure.
We want to understand how it actually operates,
Right.
the real-world benefits,
Yeah.
potential downsides,
Mhm.
see some examples of it in action,
Absolutely.
and maybe even try to predict where this might be leading us.
Right.
Like, is this a helpful step forward? Is it something we should be a little cautious about?
I think those are all good questions.
Yeah, so let's unpack all this.
Yeah.
First things first,
Yeah.
Meta AI itself.
Right.
Like, what exactly is it?
So Meta AI is essentially Meta's central hub for everything related to artificial intelligence.
Okay.
It's where they concentrate their efforts on advancing machine learning,
Yeah,
which is basically how computers learn from data
right.
and developing these really sophisticated chatbots.
Yeah, I mean, they've been making some pretty significant strides in areas like generating images from text
Right, they have.
and pushing the boundaries of how computers understand and process human language.
Absolutely.
And now they're taking all this expertise and kind of injecting it into WhatsApp
Right.
to make it smarter, I guess.
Yeah, and the goal seems to be to really use AI to create more engaging user experiences,
Okay.
automate various customer service tasks,
Right?
and ultimately kind of change the dynamic between businesses and their customers within the app.
Right. So it's not just like a simple chatbot, like
Yeah.
a run-of-the-mill that
Yeah.
just spits back pre-written answers.
Exactly. No, it's much more than that.
It's more advanced.
Yeah, definitely a step up from like basic chatbots.
So how does this Meta AI actually work inside WhatsApp?
So you're dealing with a more intelligent AI assistant
Okay.
that's built directly into the platform.
Okay.
One of the key elements is its ability to provide what they call AI-powered responses.
AI-powered responses.
Yeah, and it's designed to really understand the meaning behind your questions.
Okay.
Whether you're casually messaging a business or making a specific inquiry,
Right.
and then it generates these instant relevant answers for you.
So say I'm messaging a clothing store.
Yeah.
And I want to know about their sizing chart.
Right.
The AI could potentially provide that to me without like a human employee needing to get involved.
That's a perfect example.
Wow.
I can pull that information and give it to you right away.
Okay, so it goes beyond just answering direct questions.
Yeah. It actually offers what they call smart suggestions.
Smart suggestions.
Yeah. So as you're typing,
Oh,
especially in a conversation with a business,
okay.
the AI can suggest quick replies
Oh,
that you might find helpful.
okay. Interesting.
And this can really speed up those back and forth exchanges, especially for common customer service inquiries.
Yeah, I can see that being super useful for businesses that are dealing with
Yeah.
tons of messages.
It can really streamline the process.
So how do businesses actually integrate and use this AI?
That's where the WhatsApp Business API comes in.
Okay.
It's essentially like a toolkit
Okay.
that lets companies connect their own systems
Yeah, okay.
and AI capabilities directly to WhatsApp.
Okay.
And this allows them to automate a wide variety of interactions.
So like what kind of interactions are we talking about?
It could be handling those frequently asked questions,
Right.
like store hours,
Okay.
product availability,
Right.
but it can also handle more complex things,
Yeah.
like letting customers book appointments
Wow.
or even process orders directly within the chat.
So I could like browse items, order, and even pay for something all within a WhatsApp conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That seems to be the direction they're going in.
Wow, that's a pretty big shift.
It is. It's quite a significant change.
Yeah, so to make things even easier, especially for global interactions, Meta AI includes multilingual support.
Right. It can actually translate messages in real time,
Wow.
which can really break down language barriers for users and businesses.
Yeah, that's a game changer.
It makes communication much more accessible.
Okay, so we have a pretty good understanding of how it works.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's talk about the benefits.
Okay, the good stuff.
The good stuff.
Yeah.
Meta AI in WhatsApp.
Sure.
What are the key advantages for both users and businesses?
I think from a business perspective, better customer service is a huge advantage.
Right.
I mean, having AI available 24/7
Right.
means they can offer support at any time,
Yeah.
day or night,
Makes sense.
without needing a huge team of human agents working around the clock.
Yeah, that's a big plus for
Right.
businesses especially.
And for customers, this also translates into faster responses.
Yep. Right.
Nobody likes to wait for an answer.
Right.
And AI can provide immediate responses to many common questions,
Yeah.
eliminating those frustrating wait times.
I mean, as a consumer, I definitely
Yeah,
like the idea of getting instant answers.
right.
Are there other positives?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Personalization is another significant benefit.
Personalization.
Yeah, as AI interacts with customers over time,
Right.
it can learn from those past conversations
Okay.
to provide more tailored and relevant responses in the future.
Okay, so it remembers what you've talked about in the past.
In a way, yeah, it uses that information to improve its responses.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It can really create a more helpful and satisfying experience.
Yeah, for sure.
For businesses, scalability is a big deal.
Scalability.
Yeah, whether you're a small local business or a huge multinational corporation. AI chatbots can handle a massive volume of messages simultaneously,
Okay.
which would be incredibly difficult and expensive to manage with just human agents.
Right.
And finally, for businesses, there's the potential for significant cost reduction
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
by automating a big chunk of their customer support.
Okay, those all sound like pretty huge advantages.
They're very compelling.
But like we said before, there are always potential downsides
Yeah,
to any new technology.
of course.
So what are some of the challenges of Meta AI in WhatsApp that we should be aware of?
I think one of the biggest challenges is the potential lack of human touch.
Okay, the human element.
Exactly. While AI can be super efficient,
Yeah,
there are definitely situations where you need human understanding,
right.
empathy, and the ability to think outside the box.
Right, like a complex situation.
Precisely. AI responses can sometimes feel robotic and impersonal,
Yeah.
which can lead to frustration for users.
Yeah, especially if you have like a really unique situation that doesn't fit into the AI's pre-programmed responses.
Exactly. And that actually leads us to the next challenge,
Okay.
errors in understanding.
Errors in understanding.
Yeah. So while AI is getting better at understanding language,
Right.
it can still misinterpret complex or nuanced questions,
Okay.
which can result in irrelevant or incorrect answers,
Right.
which can be super frustrating for someone who's just trying to get help.
Totally.
And then considering Meta's past experiences,
Yeah.
privacy concerns are naturally going to be on people's minds.
Yeah, I mean, it's a valid concern.
It is.
Especially when you think about how personal some of
Yeah.
those WhatsApp conversations can be.
Absolutely. And then the final challenge is that the effectiveness of these AI chatbots really hinges on their training.
Dependence on AI training.
Yeah. If the underlying AI model isn't trained properly
Right.
with a comprehensive and accurate set of data,
Right.
it can lead to unhelpful or even incorrect responses,
Right.
which defeats the purpose of having it in the first place.
Totally. Okay, so it sounds like there's a lot of potential positives, but also some significant challenges.
Yeah, it's a real balancing act.
Yeah, so let's look at some real-world use cases
Okay, sure.
of Meta AI in WhatsApp. Like,
Yeah.
where is it actually being applied?
So we're already seeing some interesting applications pop up across different industries,
Like what?
like in e-commerce, customer support.
Okay.
Online retailers are using AI to answer those customer questions about products,
Oh, yeah.
guide them through the buying process,
Right.
and provide updates on order and shipping status.
Okay, so that's kind of like that example we talked about earlier with the clothing store.
Yeah, right.
It's like streamlining that whole process.
Exactly. And even taking it a step further,
Yeah.
like imagine a company like Nike using WhatsApp AI
Okay.
to offer personalized shoe recommendations
Oh, wow.
based on your activity history or your stated preferences.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, it becomes more interactive and tailored.
Yeah, it's not just answering questions. It's like helping you shop.
Exactly. It's like having a personal shopping assistant right there in your WhatsApp.
Okay, so another area where we're seeing this being used is in automated booking systems.
Right. Think about restaurants, salons, or even clinics
Okay.
using AI to manage appointments
Right.
and send confirmations
Yeah.
directly through WhatsApp.
Yeah, like you could book a haircut through WhatsApp.
Exactly. Or like a doctor's office could use an AI chatbot
Right?
to let patients book their appointments.
Reschedule.
Yeah, reschedule, get reminders for upcoming visits.
That's amazing.
Right? It's super convenient.
So we're also seeing AI-powered personal assistants within WhatsApp.
Right.
What does that look like?
So you could use AI to set reminders for yourself,
Okay.
get weather updates,
Okay.
or even receive summaries of the latest news.
All without leaving WhatsApp.
Exactly right, within the app.
That's wild.
It's pretty cool.
So I could literally be like,
Yeah,
hey, WhatsApp, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow?
exactly. And it would tell you right there in the chat.
It's very handy.
Okay, and then the last one, language translation for global communication.
Yeah, this is really practical, especially for businesses that operate internationally.
Right.
The AI can translate messages in real time.
So it makes it easier for people who speak different languages to communicate.
Exactly. It really facilitates smoother communication.
Yeah, those are some great examples.
Yeah, they show how it's actually being used.
So looking ahead,
Okay.
what does the future of AI chatbots in messaging apps like WhatsApp look like?
I think we can expect to see even more advanced AI conversations.
More advanced.
Yeah, chatbots will probably get much better at having these really complex, more human-like discussions.
Okay.
They'll be able to remember past interactions and use that information to make future conversations more natural.
Right, less transactional.
Exactly.
More like you're actually talking to someone
Right, like you're having a genuine conversation.
who understands you.
Yeah, who remembers what you've talked about before.
And with data privacy being such a hot topic.
Absolutely. These days, I imagine we'll see improved privacy and security,
For sure.
specifically for AI interactions within these messaging apps.
Right. It'll be interesting to see how they implement that.
Like stronger encryption, maybe?
Yeah, potentially. And more transparency about how the AI is using our data.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's definitely something to keep an eye on.
So what about new features or ways that businesses might leverage this technology?
I think there's definitely potential for monetization of AI services.
Monetization.
Yeah, so WhatsApp could introduce premium features for businesses,
Okay.
like more advanced analytics
Okay.
on customer interactions,
Okay.
or even voice-based AI assistants
Oh, wow.
that can handle more complex inquiries.
That would be crazy.
It would change the game for sure.
And then if we look even further down the line,
Yeah.
I mean, we might even see AI-powered social commerce
Oh, yeah?
directly within WhatsApp.
That's an interesting thought.
So like the AI could recommend products
Right.
based on your conversation.
Your purchase history,
Your preferences.
help you pay.
Exactly. It's like having a personal shopper right in your messaging app.
So our WhatsApp chats could basically become personalized shopping assistants.
Yeah, essentially.
Wow, that's a huge change from just a messaging app.
It is. It suggests that messaging platforms like WhatsApp
Yeah.
are going to become these integrated hubs
Yeah.
for all sorts of things.
Yeah, like our entire digital lives.
Right, exactly.
Well, this has been a super interesting deep dive
Hey, Farewell.
into Meta AI and its integration with WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
we've learned so much.
we've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, we've explored what it is, how it works,
Mhm.
the potential ups and downs,
Right.
real-world examples,
Absolutely.
and even a little glimpse into the future.
Yeah, it's been a really comprehensive look.
So to bring it back to you, our listener,
Yes, to our audience.
would you feel comfortable relying on these AI-powered chatbots within WhatsApp for your everyday needs?
Yeah, that's a good question to consider. Like, would you use them for help with businesses
Yeah, would you trust them
or personal assistant?
to handle your needs?
Do you think these AI tools will ultimately streamline communication?
Right. Will they make things easier?
Or do you think you'll kind of miss that human touch
Yeah, that's a valid point.
in those interactions?
Some people might prefer that human connection.
And then with AI potentially being able to facilitate shopping within WhatsApp,
Yeah, that's a big one.
how do you think that might change how you shop online?
Right. Would you be comfortable buying things through an AI assistant in your messaging app?
Yeah, it's a lot to think about.
It is. It really is.
I mean, as AI continues to become more and more integrated
Right. It's only going to get more prevalent.
into our digital world,
Exactly.
I think it's important to keep having these conversations.
I agree. It's crucial to stay informed.
So thanks for joining us on the deep dive.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll see you next time.